Good morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. This is your general energy reading for Monday, April, Monday, April the 25th, 2022. We are using the Crow Tarot. Let's see what our energy is for today. April, not May, the 26th, 2022. Thank you again so very much for turning up and tuning in. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. So what do we have, right? We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. This is interesting, I want to tell you why. I did the monthly horoscope for Libra, the monthly zodiac for Libra for May, and these two came out side by side, I believe. No, it was the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Sorry. I thought there was a significant thing there. So, it doesn't seem that this relationship is working, y'all. Both of them are looking toward the future. Both of them are coming from a time of creativity. Both of them are coming from a time of connection to source and spirit, but it doesn't look like they're in this together, right? It looks like that one of the two of them is very insecure. One of the two of them allows that negative mindset or negative thinking to kind of hold them back. And it's strange because these are both energies of growth. These are both energies of passion. These are both energies of moving forward. And hers coming from a double dose of strength with 2 lions. And it just seems very confusing how one can come from a place with all of this creative and passionate energy. One can come from a place of uncertainty and not seeing the reality of a situation, and the other is coming from a place of emotional detachment, right? I can't be in this relationship because you can't. I can't be in this relationship because you kind of hold me back. You're continuously in a headspace of uncertainty. You're continually in a headspace of feeling like a victim, and I can't have that going forward here. I have to have a partner who is equal. I have to have a partner who is secure in where they are and what they're doing. But I don't think what he or she understands is that the reason why they're in this headspace is because of the other person. And I know this sounds crazy and strange, but you can have 2 people with the same energy, right? That energy of creativity and of passion. And one can demean or diminish the other person's success to the point of them second guessing themselves. And then the person who is doing that no longer wants to be around the person who is feeling like that without even acknowledging that they are the ones making them feel like that. So let's say, for instance, right? Let's do this. Let's say, for instance, the Queen of Wands is very successful. She's very passionate. She's very creative, and she is very strong, and she is standing in her power. She is the queen bee. Perhaps the King of Wands isn't as successful as she is. And every time he does something, she diminishes it, or she undermines it with her success, what she has done, how far she has come. So whatever he's doing will never be good enough to live up to what she has done and what she has created. So she's the queen bee and he's the underling, right? So he, because of the way he feels, may not have a desire to be in this relationship anymore because it doesn't give him what he needs. He's not getting emotional support. He's not getting mental support. He's getting, why aren't you better? He's getting, I deserve more than this. He's getting from her, I deserve more than this. Why aren't you better? Why aren't you just as successful? And there's just this overload of emotional and mental harshness towards him. So no wonder and it could be the other way around too, right? He could be the one that is expressing himself in that manner to her, and she could be the one going, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need this shit. So the universe is offering some sort of, to one, either or both. I don't think there's a doubt that there is love here. I just think there's a lack of compassion here and a lack of empathy here. I think there's a lack of tact here. I think there's a lack of, did I say compassion here? There's a lack of faith. There's a lack of encouragement. And whomever that is, giving that, they seem to be very disappointed and sad that the relationship has taken such a turn. I just got cold chills. That the relationship has taken such a turn. However, there is this benefit from walking away from this relationship because now you have the ability to kind of step in your own. Now you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. Now you don't have to prove your success to anyone. Now you don't have to prove that you are a creator, that you are that you have passion for what you do, that you have creativity for what you do, that you have love for what you do. You don't have to prove all of that now. Now you can go out on your own and stand in your own power and say, this is me and this is who I am. And I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I don't have to prove myself that I am equal to you, or I am as successful as you, or I am as passionate as you. Now I can just be me. And then we have the Five of Swords, right? And the Five of Swords is first of all, I just want to say words hurt, right? And when words are spoken, they can't be taken back. And so be careful if you are the aggressor or the one who is on the other side of that aggression or on the other side of that awful abuse. And it is. I mean, it is. Abuse isn't just physical, people. It could be emotional. It could be mental. And right here it is emotional and mental. So words hurt, and you don't have to compromise your integrity to get the point across, right? You don't have to demean someone to get the point across. You don't have to be verbally nasty to get the point of how you feel across to someone. If you don't feel like your partner is carrying their own weight, you don't have to be demeaning and be disgusted or say mean things or make them feel horrible about themselves to get your point across and to say what you have to say. It doesn't have to be all of that. I mean, just be honest, but don't be don't say that word, Mary Elizabeth. Don't say that word. Don't say that word. Don't say that word. just be honest. You don't have to be, um, don't tear someone down to make yourself feel good. And don't let anyone tear you down to make you feel good, right? There may be news of love coming your way, but I don't feel that this is a type of relationship. And this could be the relationship coming back around. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I love you. Da 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 da. But there's no longevity to this game here. And I feel that's what this is. So you know, this gives me Amber and Johnny vibes, right? You're nothing. You'll never be anything. I hate you. You're disgusting. You're old. You're fat. I can't take this. I'm leaving, but I love you. Don't go. Oh my God, I'd be so heartbroken. Don't go. I hate you. You're disgusting. Da 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 da. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, but I'm leaving and I can't take this anymore. And I'm feeling like, you know, a victim of my own head, and I'm emotionally distraught and I just can't take this anymore. And then you step out onto your own and you're successful and you make all of this. And then here we come back around again with this whole bullshit of I love you and I can't live without you and please don't go and I'll be better and I'll do better and da 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 da. But they never live up to that. And it's a vicious cycle. Back around again, back around to telling you how awful you are and how disappointing you are and how. So just you know what, your decision, if this is you, your decision to walk away in the first place was a good one, right? Now you're running. Just get on your little horse and go. don't don't fall for this and don't turn back around. So if you are the one who is being manipulated, if you are the one who's on the other side of um, this verbal defamation, um, do what you have to do to come into a time of your own, of standing in your own power. And don't stoop down to this person's level, right? Don't stoop down to their level. And, you know, sometimes it may feel good to kind of, you know, talk shit and talk back to this other person the way they have been talking to you, but two wrongs don't make a right. And if they're coming back around with this whole I love you and I'm sorry and I'll never do it again thing, don't listen. Run, 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 run. Because if they've done it before, they'll do it again. And they probably have done it before and probably, yeah, will do it again. So find clarity in the situation, love yourself, and find passion for this new freedom that you have found from this awful, awful, awful person. So here we go. I speak and I think positively. I listen to what I say. If I hear myself using negative or limiting words, I change them. So if you find yourself using negative, limiting words like this person has used against you, change them. Do whatever you have to do to change them, because that is not you. That is not your story. That is who they want you to perceive yourself to be, but that is not you. That is not you. My spiritual growth comes to me in ways I don't quite expect. I know I am always safe. So allow your spiritual growth to bring you clarity of this situation, right? Sometimes we get so stuck in relationships and situations that we don't actually see that what is happening around us is beneficial for our spiritual growth, our emotional growth, um, and our growth as, why is my hair all over everything? Our growth in being this human having this spiritual experience, and being this spirit having this human experience. It's all about growth. It's all about energy. It's all about the experiences of life, right? I am taking the next step for my healing. The moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of a victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power, and that is an affirmation right there. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. Thank you so very much for allowing me to bring this reading to you today. I hope it brings clarity. I hope that in some way it helps. And until next time, know love, be love, give love, and take care of you.